In this video, I'll run through a couple of different ways how you can set up your settings for different documents when you're teaching. This is one example here. It was a budgeting task that we did with DollarSmart, and we didn't want students to be able to edit this at all. This was similar to, it was an assignment. It was a long-running task where they would be going through a series of different things. A little bit WebQuest-like. We had a number of things for them to complete in order to finish the task. Now, I didn't want them being able to edit the instructions, and that would have defeated the point of it. So that's reflected in the way the settings or the sharing settings are set up. So if I click on share in the top corner, we can see how we've set it up. So what have we got? Anyone at the Department of Education with the link can view the document. So the link's there. And I've shortened the link here and I've placed it at the top of the screen. What's the advantage? Well, if you're running through the instructions and you've got students in your class who are still trying to catch up and access the document, if that's on the same screen, then it's going to help them to catch up to where everyone else is. So to run through again, no one can edit it, just the teachers, and only I've set it so that only anyone on the Department of Education can access it, so that you can keep tabs of who is actually accessing the document. That's one example. Another example is this one that we did with running a business. Now, we were setting up or trying to make a website, and we had to organise how we were going to do that. Now, once again, I've got the link or shortened link to access the document up here, and I've set this up differently. I've shared it so that the students can edit it. So anyone on the Department of Education can find and edit this document. And I only shared it with my class, but if someone else had the link, I guess they could edit it. But I don't think people would be desperate to do that. So what did the students do? Well, they had to work together to organise how they were going to create this website. So in the first lesson, we brainstormed some ideas about what we might include in the website down the bottom here. And in the second lesson, when I was away, we had to work out a way to collaborate with everything. So we used this as a planning document. We've got the different parts of the website we would include, who was responsible and their contact details. But then up here we've got another document where we can edit this. So if we click on this, that opens up into a slideshow. I think the other one was if we click on this one, here's another slideshow here, and this is something that they've all put together. So they would have all had access to this slideshow, and they would have all been able to put in their individual page to make the complete product. This is a good way of getting them to work together towards completing an objective. Okay, let's go back to the this main document. There were some resources that they could all share. So there were photos of Market Day here, and I saved them on onto Google Docs, so they could all access these photos and use them in their slideshow or on the website if they wanted to. So that's giving the class access to a resource. And then there's the actual website. Okay, so here's the website here. Now, I'm sure there's flashier websites around, but it is nice to have a place where they can do these things. Okay, so in this example, the students had access to everything, and they did have the power to create it. They had the power to destroy it as well. But depending on how you set up your classroom, it can work quite well. They were quite responsible in the way they did it as well. It was a double period with a casual teacher, and they managed to get the job done. So that was pleasing. So yeah, the settings for that, you just set it up so that anyone at the Department of Education can find and edit, and then you're away. What else have we got? We've got another example is a budget. I wanted people to be able to copy this, but I didn't want them to be able to change it. So the settings, how have I set it up? So you can find and view it, and nothing else. I think I'll leave it there for now.